He doesn't really do much elsewhere. So he can start mid, but...
You don't think... I guess it can't really help out bottom too much. It's just...
Yeah.
He's just going to get blasted and focused if he goes down there. Well, let's see how it goes. Snaking, as we saw last time, had a great time on the Beastmaster, and we'll see if he does so again. Mid lane matchup, Tomato, Riot, Puck versus Storm.
Puck wins.
And Dubu will come down to bottom, so.
Okay.
But as you said, it's going to be hard for him to have much of an impact very early on.
They just want to try to solidify the Gyros farm. But the spam will begin. They are just trying to look for that coddle, though. MSS has to be very careful. They're hunting him. He knows. And he's in trouble. Oh, he's dead.
They got him. That's the way to deal with this duo lane. As you say, just running at the coddle on those early levels. So first blood for Immortals. You just got to keep it up down there. Mid lane, first few waves, Riot.
Yeah, Storm just spams remnants. You start to get harassed a bit by the Puck, but yeah, Puck already missing a couple last hits.
Dubu. Again, down bottom. Another bit of an attempt onto Snaking.
Snaking's in a lot of trouble here.
That's going to be a second kill for this tri-lane of Immortals.
They're making it work.
They absolutely are. This decision to have Dubu down here, it is paying off. There's getting them one by one whilst on their own.
He's going to suffer a bit on last hits on Gyro because they just keep pushing the wave into him, but as long as he keeps getting kills, he will keep up. PL, though, going to have full free farm.
Yeah, winning this lane at the moment against Velo. That's for sure. MSS. Having to wait for Snaking to come back over. It is going to be a very slow start for this bottom lane. They're bringing SVG.
They're bringing SVG now, yeah. They need to be able to fix this lane. It's already a bit of a problem.
There they go.
Find the sleep here. This could be a kill on Dubu here. Quite.
And they go with a double blast with the Axis, and the blast, they'll have it. So now, as you say, this decision to bring SVG down here could certainly turn the tides.
Yeah, they have the PL versus the Brewmaster. He's going to be able to farm just fine top. And now they can actually put more pressure onto this tri-lane. Fire's got the bottle already finished up in the mid lane for Storm, so he will be able to deal with the harassment in bottom. Snake. Ooh. They dodged the missile.
It's cute. Is it enough though? Snake gets the Axis out. They'll turn towards MP. MP will lose his life for that. So the 1-for-1 trade being made.
I think Storm's okay with that. They want to just shut down this gyrocopter.
As long as they can stop him farming, as you say, he's going to need to get a lot of kills to keep up with that. And they are getting the kills, but it's certainly getting to the point where it's starting to be questioned whether the lack of farm is okay.
Yes, I think they do have to get wands or magic sticks on the side of VGJ Storm down here if they do want to keep contesting and keep the Beastmaster alive. And he does pick one up finally.
A gift from the tempest of battle. Haste.
Let's keep those blasts going, Febby. Let's have a haste rune. See if you can chase anyone down. It's going to come across. SVG is there though, and a quick nightmare will hold him back. They are going to look towards him, and this is going to be kind of hard when he has the haste. So Febby will be fine. But at the same time, unable to set anything up there with that haste rune.
PL continuing to free farm. Brew's still doing fine too. They can't really push each other out of the lanes by any means. Farm lane. The rotation now though, Febby. He's trying to maybe punish Tomato here. He uses the orb too aggressively, but it's a pretty hard kill with Puck plus Storm. Unless Tomato makes a big mistake here. And they already know where Febby is. They pinged him out right away, MSS.
Yeah, very unlikely for the Tusk to get a successful play here.
Yeah.
Level 6 Puck now.
Total's last hits are recovering nicely. 17 and 12, 18 and 12 now. Beastmaster only has 10. So they are not allowing Snaking to farm like last time. Last game he just was farming a treat while getting kills.
Yeah, much better management of this bottom lane. For Immortals.
Tomato's gone for a kill build on the Storm. This is what I see right here. He's got 3 in Waning Rift.
Silence very important this game. I mean, if he makes the rotations as well.
Bottom
lane, another opening onto Snake. Gets trapped here by the shards, homing missile in. They've done it again, Immortals down on this bottom lane. They are punishing this Beastmaster very nicely.
Snake stepped up. That was a bit too far that time. He had no creeps backing him up, and once he gets isolated with Barrage, it's very easy kills for Immortals. It's hemorrhaging a bit too many deaths down here. 0-3 already on this Beastmaster.
He's got to tone it down a bit. His other lane's still doing okay. Tomato doing fine mid, and as you say, your war up top continuing to have very good farm.
Febby shows himself top. Now they can play more aggressive down bottom on Storm.
SVG.
VGJ Storm, that is. I don't want people to get confused with Storm Spirit.
So for some sort of setup, just trying to force Dubu and MP right back here. As, I mean, yeah, he's playing aggressive.
They're trying to get
They certainly are.
They've got the catapult wave.
6.5 minutes in, VGJ Storm pushing in. Again, the axe spam continues as they try and shove MP right back and keep Immortals in their place.
They're just non-stop spamming the wave. They get about half of the tower. Immortals can look to get pretty active early with Brewmaster and Gyro at 6, which they will be hitting already, at least on the Brew. Gyro getting closer and closer. VGJ, they are splitting tri-lane experience down here with the Beastmaster, so he's gonna have quite a delayed Primal Roar.
Down bottom, you are in a bit of trouble here, yeah. They will manage to dodge the split here, and in fact, the backup's gonna save him. They turn it around, VGJ Storm. They take down the Tusk. And with this Primal Split usage, they've just got to tuck their tails and run.
Look at SVG, he's just running in. He's got 10 stick charges, doesn't care. Bottom again though, Snay.
It's the 4th time.
Whew, he is giving MP a quick phase boots.
It's almost as if he's playing as if he has the IO again, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
there's just no sort of save for him. He's playing too aggressive and in positions where MSS, he cannot save him as a Keeper of the Light.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Absolutely getting punished by the rotations.
Got it.
Very close game though. It's just really that Beastmaster who's a good chunk behind. All the other cores are fairly even. Tomato though pulling a bit ahead of Ryoyo in the mid lane.
He's got the coil back up in 10 seconds if they do want to try and make some sort of a play. Obviously, it's quite hard to do onto the Storm.
Dupu gets slept up. They are trying to go for a kill here on the Disruptor. Might be able to find if they can actually chase him, but they don't even have phase boots on snaking this at this time.
Yeah, if you're looking to close the gap.
They don't even need the lance.
Mid lane, Tomato gets dove upon by Ryo.
He gets solo killed by Storm.
Double damage Storm. Yeah, bit of a misplay there from Tomato, as you say. A situation where you would not expect the puck to be caught out.
I mean, I guess he just orbed forward and the Storm Spirit just jumped him instantly. That's had to have been the only situation really where he dies. Having to expend the coil too and still not surviving.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tower being threatened.
Brewmaster also being chased down quite deep here as well. Will be fine as he hides it out in the tree line. Chucking a lance out, Yawar. Does have snaking here as well. Not quite level 6 though on this Beastmaster.
Man, he's level 5 at 9 minutes. Last game we had a Witch Doctor hit 6 at 7 minutes and he's really suffering. They do want to try to dive Velo here. They assume that the Brew Split's still down. It's up in about 2 seconds though.
And he's got it. Now the turnaround is attempted by Immortals. They'll look towards Snaking.
And the Storm.
Oh, poor old Snaking. As soon as he's come up here, it's just a bit of a danger zone. Snaking will fall. Ryo with the chase down looks towards MSS as Immortals take 2. Snaking was 5th death now. Snaking's got to calm down.
Yeah. I think that they thought the Brew Split was on cooldown a bit longer, to be honest. The way that they were playing, they were just getting super aggressive on them. They have to expect some TP rotations.
I think, you know, Yawar and Tomato at this point are probably asking Snaking to just, you know, just keep it cool a little bit.
Yeah.
He's giving away a lot.
He really needs his level 6. That's the most important thing, so they can actually get some plays around with him. Because right now, this Coddle Beastmaster is absolutely not working.
Should have gone for the Beastmaster Eye, fuck.
Perhaps.
As you say, this pairing did not have nearly the same effect.
Nope. They are looking to take advantage and try to kill the Brew and push a tower here. They have the Beastmaster 6 finally. It will be the farming gyro build. It's going to be the Mask of Madness again. They find the coil. Should be able to blow Velo up here with the burst. He's not breaking the coil though.
No, he's got backup as well. They've got the trap onto this puck. Febby being brought in. They should have the control for Tomato. And oh, they don't. Oh, they do. Glimpse back. Tomato gone.
Velo with an excellent play there, just standing right on the edge of the coil there the whole time, and then the shards follow up with Dubu Storm, just keeping the puck inside of it. Immortals making much better rotations so far compared to Storm, but Snaking is out to clear the tower. And catching himself up quite nicely, actually. He really needed that. He's on his way, almost has the book one at, pretty good timing, 12 minutes with a 0-5 score. I think he's pretty happy with himself. Dubu looking to try to punish this Bane, who he knows is trying to get 6 here. And he should be able to with the gyro rotation. Night vision. Can he get vision? Nope.
SVG with that level 6 now as well, if they want to try and make a play around it. But as we can see, Immortals playing safe, and even though it's 9-4, it's only a 1k lead for Immortals, with how well the farm is looking on some of the other cores. But oh, Snake! Not again!
Now he knows they have vision top somewhere, but he is hemorrhaging kills non-stop and bottom out there, looking for Yawar. They will be able to find him too.
Doppelganger already used. Very little escape for Yawar. Dragged back in, and with the Vortex they find it. Tomato just jump in, looking for return kills, trying to find a Storm. Whoa!
Oh, one hit!
Oh, he lives! He's out of there, zips through the coil, zips back to safety. As Immortals get in and get out. No deaths on their own side.
Immortals getting away with murder. Everything's just going well for them.
It is.
Everything's just kind of... The only thing that's going well for Storm is really the Phantom Lancer, and he just died. They do have book now finished, finally on the Beastmaster. And also Fiend's Grip. Well, he just used it, but when they do wait for the next cooldown, they can look to make plays with Roar and Fiend's Grip. They need some time. Storm's lineup is just not ready to fight versus Immortals. They've even queued up the Radiance Velo.
Look at the money. He's got 3k towards Relic on this.
I'm actually pretty concerned for Storm.
Beastmaster. Yeah, Immortals.
Yeah, Radiance versus PL is the dream item. You burn down those illusions really quick. He gets the miss rate applied too. And Ryoyo's even rushing an Orchid too. So he's going to be able to go for those solo pickoffs on the puck as well as the PL until they get Yule Scepters and Mantas. MSS.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh. This is
a blunder.
It really is. These NA games, every game has just fallen apart rather early. This one is falling apart for Storm. 12-4, 14 minutes in, it's the 3k lead. And I think this Storm Spirit, the potential to have an incredibly free game with this sort of start.
There's not really great to say before him.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Tomato will find a tower.
They're going to rely a lot on Tomato in this game to at least find the pickoffs on the Storm. He gets glimpsed up. They get the glimpse in mid.
They got him. It just doesn't stop. Immortals are kill to kill to kill. What does VGJ Storm do about this? They have to sort of group up and make plays as a team. I feel they just getting picked apart left, right, center.
I think they need to make plays with this Blink Dagger on the puck. I think Blink Dagger puck and Book 2 on Beastmaster and PL Diffusal, then they can start making moves. But there was already going to be an Orchid on Storm Spirit, so he can start making moves of his own, and this is almost a Brewmaster with a Radiance too.
And they see SVG. They've got the ward down, but straight away they'll go for the Phoenix Grid. They'll be the counter with the Glimpse, giving time for the Primal Split to come out. SVG in trouble as he's focused by the split. They'll take down one, they snowball in with the punch. They're looking at war snaking as well. He will get the roar out. Tomato jumps in with the burst. Dreamcoil as well, down onto two. They do find one. They should find Dubu. Ryo zipping in, trying to fight back into this. He's got the Puglo with the Orchid and he'll take it. Ryo gets the kill. Yawar will chase. Ryo is out of mana here. So Ryo, will he go down? He should do. They will find some big kills this time, VGJ Storm. They are able to win the engagement.
They're looking for more too. They recall in snaking. They're looking for Velo.
They clear the trees out. He's trying his best to hide.
They can't get him. There's no roar. Yeah, they don't have the lockdown for him. And he's almost got Radiance. He's a 300 gold off. And during that entire time, MP farming several stacks over and over again. He's going for the Aghanims build. He's going greed.
I mean, and again, when they have the lead like this, it's certainly not a bad thing to do. But last fight did close the gap a little bit for Storm.
Tiny bit.
They showed a strong fighting pattern. That was before the PL had his Diffusal. Yeah. Now he's got it. So the next fight's certainly going to be harder with the Diffusal PL now online for Yawar.
How was our MSS doing? He's kind of been quietly farming on the Coddle too. He's got his staff, so he could finish the 4-step, or he could just go for the full Aghanims. Immortals smoked up. They're looking to stay aggressive. They've got the Storm ready for Disruptor, the Static Storm. Oh man, there's 3 different Storms in this game. Gotta take it easy. VGJ. They're getting collapsed on here. Immortals all behind them.
Who's going to find who? The lead is there from Storm. Straight away with the Phoenix Grip onto the touch. They'll take down one, but here's the counter play. Immortals come zipping in. They have the cooldown onto 2. MSS heads to the side. Roar out from Snake. He comes out straight away onto the Disruptor. It's going to be VGJ Storm that find 2 kills so far, but now the turnaround, they've lost 2 themselves. They're focusing this Gyro. Can they bring down MP in time? He's still alive for now. They're so low though. You can see Yawar wanting to get back in on this fight or send out a Spirit Lance onto MP. Takes down a second. He's going to get Ryo as well. These are big kills for Yawar to find.
The brew split. He doesn't have Blink Dagger, so he actually had to brew. He had to split in a very weird location. And now, will he be able to find Yawar?
Yawar
doesn't look like it.
He's got Doppel back up in 5. As you say, sort of the greed with that Radiance Rush means you don't have that jump in from the brew. And those, I mean, 4 for free trade, regardless, favoring VGJ Storm. But the fact that 3 of those kills went the way of the PL means a nice big bonus to Yawar.
Yeah, he got the big cores, and MSS during that too. That's a full Aghanims.
VGJ Storm.
They're slowly but surely crawling back into this one, getting those 2 pickups
really
on the 4 heroes.
These sort of plays are...
That fight though, the Disruptor got roared before he got Static Storm off, right? So I think he just got roared and
yeah, Snaking just focused Disruptor. Because they need that Static Storm now. I mean, they did, you know, we saw they did kill Tomato, but then other than that, the control that was there for the PL was minimal because everything that was able to get out had been expended for the puck kill.
They really badly need that Euls on the puck so he can protect himself versus the Storm Spirit.
Snake.
He's looking for Disruptor. All of Immortals in the area, but now all of VG Storm coming down, and they do have the Aghs Coddle too, so it's still daytime for about 40 seconds. They're smoking. They're looking to just try to take this fight. They have 30 seconds until nighttime. They really want to use this Coddle.
Snake immediately Static Storm, but he's trying to get himself out of it. Will he be able to? There's a cooldown coming through, and that will blow up the Beastmaster. Immortals very low. Yawar wants to jump in on this. Will Doppelganger up to the high ground. They'll take down the Disruptor. The Sleep's there, holding in place Velo. They surround the Brewmaster. That'll be 2 gone. 2 for 2 at the moment. VGJ Storm.
Tomato just gets completely isolated by the Storm Spirit again. This first item Orchid really paying off already for the Storm Spirit. Even though he's died twice, he's finding those pickoffs on the puck. And now it's nighttime. VGJ Storm, they want to back out here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, out of all the games today, this one's certainly proving to be the closest.
For now.
Sure. But I mean, to be at the 20-minute mark and still to not be sure of who's going to take this one away.
For sure, yeah.
Is a little different to the majority of games we've had here.
Snaking is very underfarmed on the Beastmaster. He's 0 and 8. That's my big concern, at least for Storm, is that they're pretty much entirely relying on this Coddle plus PL to just take the game away from them. Or take the game away for them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Your wire is pretty massive.
Yeah, and my concern is too that MP, he is doing the itemization to just straight go for killing that PL. He's going the Aghanims plus Maelstrom build. You are top.
They're hunting for him. They lead him with the snowball, quick dodge with the doppelganger. He turns straight away on to Febby, but the backup is there. They have the kinetic field. Can they actually kill Storm? With the static, they've got a good job of it. They've held him down. That's the one that they need to use.
Yeah.
Static Storm on the PL, guaranteed kill. Now with the setup, they are looking for more out of this Immortals with that primal split controlling MSS. They'll surround him in the kinetic field with that chase down with the Rocket Barrage. Snake King has been bought in by this Coddle here, but the Bane's in trouble. The Roar comes through. Snake does manage to help them get the kill on the Storm in response, but Snake, he's getting focused by Velo. Snake King will fall. Velo picks up the double kill. Tomato and SVG, they've got to be careful. Tomato jumps in, is looking for the brew and will find it. Tomato does get a second kill. It's a bit of a scrappy fight between the two, but overall it's Immortals taking 4 and only costing them 2 of their own lives.
Poor Snake. He just got recalled to his death. He did get them a big kill.
He
got them 2 big kills because of that. But yeah, I think the itemization on the PL, I think he needs to get the Manta. It almost feels like he might need a BKB right after that because of this disruptor. The Static Storm just causes such big issues. He could just go greed and just, I guess, go for that, for the heart, but he's still going to be quite a ways away. He needs Manta first and then that. And MP getting quite massive on this gyro now. Maelstrom finished up. He's going, yeah, he's got the full greed build.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Aghanim's Maelstrom. It's not going to be fun fights for Yawar. That's going to shred through the illusions.
1.5 more minutes till daytime. That's ideally when VGJ Storm wants to take fights. Because that one, of course, it was taken during night, but it was not on their own accord. So Manta will be done on Phantom Lancer now.
So they all coming over. Oh, he walked into the wrong neighborhood.
Hey,
but he got Roared and Fiend Script.
And Roar, yeah.
Whoa, a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction there from VGJ Stormers. That was quite a lot to expend for that poor old disruptor.
Yeah. I think they were just like, we don't care about what ulti we use because we're waiting for daytime before we really make a play. But yeah, they don't want to use both for sure.
They just panic.
I think MSS is going to be the second richest hero on VGJ Storm in quite a soon moment. Everyone else is just starting to fall behind. They do at least have the Blink Yules on the puck now, so he will be able to protect himself versus that Storm Spirit.
Trying to set the trap down bottom.
Velo is looking to get that Blink Dagger still too on the Brewmaster, so I think Immortals could be waiting for that one. They could still get, you know, they should still be looking for these individual pickoffs with the Storm though, because of the build he has.
Dire are scanning.
Daytime hits. Time for VGJ Storm to take fights.
Got the level 3 Necro as well. Lots of damage. Here we go. Looking for the setup straight away onto the Storm. They have the silence. That Storm gone.
Quick kill.
Very easy kill once they get on top of them with the silence riot.
Yeah, they're just going to look to keep fighting. Still daytime. They've got daytime for 3.5 minutes, so they're just going to look around, just try to get as many pickoffs as possible during this.
Blink Dagger still not quite there for Velo.
How short is he?
200 gold. 110 gold to be precise.
Okay. They let PL push down bottom. They're going to recall him. They're looking to take these fights.
There we go, SVG. He's on the front lines.
Leading the way.
He wants to find the Fiend Script. They drop the Dream Code down onto Dubu. Yawar goes straight forward onto this Disruptor, and Disruptor's gone. He's dropped the Static Storm for this one. Velo comes into this, but he's going to get knocked back. They've got the Nightmare. They've got the setup. They've got the Fiend Script. They surrounded Velo. In trouble, he's gone. Double kill for Yawar.
They could just go into Roche here, and I think they should be able to take it pretty fast. They've got the Book 3 available too. No brew, no disruptor. That's, I think, the best move for them to do right now, and they will.
In they go. Chopping down this Roche.
Have they picked up a gem yet on the side of Storm? I guess they'd have the book 3, so maybe they're waiting a bit. Usually we see that Axe Coddle picked up, and then they usually go for a gem very, very quick after that. But MSS, he's gone for the Glimmer. He wants to be more greedy to protect himself, and they get a quick Aegis. What a turnaround.
They are. They're getting some momentum now.
It's all about that daytime.
Some air beneath their wings, VGJ Storm, as they sail from objective to objective, kill to kill. That lead that Immortals had at the start starting to slip away. As VGJ Storm head up to the top tier 2.
And now he can actually just go straight for the heart on the PL, because he has this Aegis as well.
And he's going to be incredibly tanky then, and will have a chance of surviving through the lockdown that they have if they get a static above him. But here we go. They want to try and push maybe into the base, so they're thinking about it. Forcing at least Immortals back to defend this. As Immortals will respond for the most part. They're trying to push out bottom with Febby.
I think as soon as it hits nighttime, Immortal should smoke and look for a fight. There's still another minute and a half, though, while
Mid lane.
VGJ Storm can continue to be aggressive.
Right, has to be careful how close he comes. And he is. Heads over to the safer half of the map.
Is that your favorite bounty rune collection when Beastmaster picks it up? Because it's absolutely mine.
That's nice. I remember the first time I heard it. I think I was casting a game with Cinderin. And I literally thought Cinderin's just being stupid and making silly sounds. I was like, Cinderin, why did you just go... And I didn't realise. But yeah, the bounty rune sound from Beastmaster.
It's some good...
He's just so out of character. It's not... Like, why is he just... I don't know. He's like this big, brawny kind of macho man and just...
He's heeding the call, right?
I get it, yeah. This is mating call, isn't it?
Yeah. So, 40 seconds till night. I do think Immortal should get ready to start smoking up, though, and looking for some pickoffs. They've got the fresh BKB on the gyrocopter. MP is incredibly strong right now if they play around him. They just can't get isolated and picked off. And look at top of Velo. He is getting isolated and picked off.
All alone. Nobody there beside him. Velo down for a minute.
And is that pretty much like the heart finished on you are? It is almost done.
That's a big PL.
Yeah.
Scary PL. They need the BKB on Storm ASAP. And it is nearly there. It is nearly there for Riot. And they've got much better chances of getting in. Yeah. Getting on top of your wire. I mean, even then, it's going to be hard, but they can still kill him. They can still kill him.
SVG should be dead here. It's walking up. Immortals.
SVG.
It looks like they think everyone's behind him. Look at them just ditch. Oh my god. SVG.
Woo. They're out of there. They're terrified.
I mean, they don't see anybody else on the map, and they're playing versus an Aegis. They're still kind of afraid, because every time SVG has been leading the way, it has been everybody behind him. I love that. Look at how confident he's farming the lane. That's great.
Two-kill lead now.
Heart finished on PL.
And this is go time for VGJ stuff. Well, probably as you said, wait until daytime. That'll be when.
Yeah, they just want to wait for day.
Yeah.
They still got Aegis for a minute and a half, so they're just gonna keep forcing the lanes in constantly with the Keeper of the Light and the PL. Just make it so that Immortals doesn't get a chance to actually move out, and they're just under Hawk Vision most of the time too.
Let's see where they go here. Riot, with that BKB, as we said, much more in a position to actually get stuck in without worrying about the repercussions. Sure, it's still that nightmare. There's the Fiend's Grip and the Roar, yeah.
Yeah, Fiend's Grip and Roar are going to be a big problem for him. Lincoln's now finished up on Puck.
SVG will TP away from that bottom lane. As it was starting to look a little bit scary, Immortals are heading down here.
They're just, look at this, they're literally pushing all the lanes in it non-stop though, so they're just waiting for that daytime. That's all they really want before they try to take fights. Immortals with these two BKBs, they're just looking to try to fight during this night, but just not given opportunities.
How long have we got until daytime now? So just under 2 minutes.
Yep. They start positioning themselves toward bottom. They do see snaking TP in though, so they should be able to get out Febby. Right in front of SVG though.
Oh,
He dead.
he certainly is. Febby gone for 50 seconds.
And MSS has queued up a Hex. He wants to have that instant catch for the Storm.
Alright, we're going for that Lincoln's after the BKB. He's just having to build purely defensive after that the Kaya Orchid. As they have a lot of catch for him. And it's getting even mightier. Jawar. Blink Dagger will be the next item for him, so just better ways to get on that back lines, and always heading in. He has been spotted. Doppel's down. Velo just forward with the clap. They've popped the primal split for this one. They're looking to try and make an attempt on this, but he's been forced back. Does still get glimpsed back into the Static Storm. Jawar surrounded, and they will take him down. Big kill from Immortals. See if they can turn it into more as MP moves in with the BKB. They have the control on SVG from the Spirit. The primal split held him in place. 2 kills for Immortals. Maybe more. Velo, he's eyeing this up. Ryo zips in with the BKB committal. They have the control onto Tomato. They'll get the puck. They look towards Snaking. Snaking will also potentially fall. He's got the Glimmer Cape, buying him some time to get up to the high ground, but they'll chase this one down with the Radiance Bird. They'll find it.
They find it just before it actually kicks into daytime. Oh my god, MSS, is he gonna kill MP here? MP's dead.
Alright. Still over. Immortals found 4 heroes there. Big money for MSS though, getting that kill, and he does pick up the gem off the back of it, but still, overall, Immortals, perfect fight there. Going in onto this PL, punishing Jawar's overconfidence, and instantly not being just, you know, sort of happy with the 1 kill. They chase it down with that BKB usage of MP. Perfectly done. Yeah. They run down Storm.
That was literally the exact moment they needed. It was 30 seconds before that daytime hits. And they net themselves 4 kills out of it. You are definitely needing a BKB next. I think the Blink Dagger is not an option. The Static Storm is still just such a hard counter if he does get caught in it versus PL. Gem also picked up by Immortals. And they're trying to continue stacking to make sure that this gyro is huge. And he is still quite massive on Gyrocopter. He's got the full Mjolnir finished up now too.
See where they're heading now.
It's daytime.
It is, and
they've got daytime and the gem.
They're smoking. VGJ on the hunt. You are pushing out bottom with the illusions.
Yep, he can always just get recalled.
And he probably will do.
This is good map awareness though by Immortals.
They're playing it so safely though. They know it's daytime. They know they're off the map VGJ Storm, so Immortals keep themselves hidden up in their base, not to be caught out by these sort of daytime rotations. Find a nice ancient stack. They'll take some of this away from Immortals. More farm for you are.
Back to pushing out the lanes. 2 minutes till nighttime. Immortals really not wanting to take a fight during day. They've got BKB now on Brew, so he's actually pretty much guaranteed to get his split off as long as he doesn't get Fiend Script and Roared in the fight.
VGJ Storm, at least for this daytime, will try and take this tier 2 tower on the bottom lane, and Immortals,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
we'll see how they want to go about reacting to this. I mean, it's already very low, so Immortals will just let this one fall. Another tower, pushing Jawar closer and closer towards that BKB.
That's the big timing for Storm. When they do have the BKB on Jawar, he's pretty much unkillable unless they isolate him. Next goal is the Roshan too. 50 seconds till that one's gonna spawn, and it's gonna coincide pretty close with nighttime too. So that's a pretty good situation for Immortals.
Yeah, they can fight very well around the pit. Static Storm, cooldown, primal split. Team fight very, very strong, and they're actually going to start moving out now with this smoke. Straight away though, on the front lines, Tomato.
He breaks it.
He does. He's aware of what's going on, gives the info for the team, and VGJ Storm back up. We'll keep grouped up in an attempt to not be caught out by this movement from Immortals.
They know that the Roche could have spawned earlier, so they were trying to make the heads-up play to move there.
And that's the BKB for Yawar. The big item pickup, as you say, which allows him to pretty much just commit onto whichever hero he wishes and find that kill.
It's
30 seconds now till nighttime.
Immortals positioning themselves on the high ground so they don't get jumped on here.
Let's see what they can do. Straight up on the front, Yawar confidently trying to bait in some sort of reaction from Immortals.
Snaking showed.
It's going to come Velo. He goes straight in and Snaking indeed. He's getting focused heavily here. Does have the heal from the Illuminate, but it's not enough. Snaking will lose his life. MSS also in trouble. Snaking's going to buy back for this one. Ryo coming in with the BKB, just uses his entire mana pool, and that's actually going to cost Ryo his life. He's dead for 90 seconds, and now the turnaround coming in for VGJ Storm. Tomato jumps in with a 2-man Dream Coil. MP now popping the BKB, but the roar's still there from Snaking. Off the back of this buyback, they have the Fiend Script holding this gyro in place. Snaking getting shoved to the side, but Yawar, he's cleaning up this fight. He's got a triple kill. They're losing the gyro. He's moving on to his next target. This Yawar PL, absolutely massive. Febby and Velo, they're in trouble as well. Velo, he's going to get taken down. They're going to lose everybody on Immortals. Everything falling apart there. Snaking and MSS with the clutch buybacks to secure that team fight as VGJ Storm will storm down the middle lane. Buyback comes out from Velo, but that...
Because of how tanky MSS is, he had to commit his full BKB to kill this Coddle, and like you said, his BKB ran out, he was out of mana.
He used his mana.
Yawar was just able to close the gap and kill pretty much everybody. They got a full duration Fiend's Grip on that Gyrocopter during his BKB, as well as the Roar after the buybacks. 6k advantage now. Those are some sick fights.
And these decisions are just that little bit tighter from VGJ Storm.
Yep.
I think at the start, sure, it looked like a bit of a mess. Snaking getting caught out, dying very rapidly. But the buyback, the Roar, the control on that gyro during his BKB was exactly what we talked about, having that options with the Roar and the Fiend's Grip. And Yawar at this stage pops the BKB, fully commits. They're going to try zipping in. Can they do it? It's so low. Ryan's trying with the BKB, but no! Radiant gets the Roche kill. Radiant gets the Aegis on Yawar.
Who got cheese though?
Wages of fear.
Puck has cheese, okay.
They got it all, VGJ Storm. It was a good attempt from Ryo, but unsuccessful.
And this was all during nighttime too, for the majority of that engagement as well earlier. And it's going to be daytime in about 2 minutes. They get a lot. VGJ Storm just got so much out of it. And I think that's both gems that they recovered as well. They took Immortals.
Level 25 PL is also one of the scarier ones in the game.
Yeah.
That's damage that comes out.
Especially versus Gyrocopter, who does not have Butterfly.
No Butterfly. Yeah, with this build, this BKB, Mignonne and such. I mean, sure, it's still great against the illusions, but once the BKB's out on the PL as it is, you know, Yawar doesn't really care too much about that lining kickback. Sure, you're killing off the illusions, but they're still getting at least an initial punch in. And as you say, no evasion on MP causes issues if they get on top of the gyro. Immortals, they're trying to force out a reaction from VGJ Storm as they come down the bottom lane. MSS is there though with the D push at the ready.
They have to be sure to have detection constantly on the side of Immortals. They do have a Dust and a Sentry on the supports. But yeah, this Glimmer Cape can definitely prove problems for them.
Things getting a lot harder with Immortals as each passing minute.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the scythe for Tamada. So they have that lockdown.
And he's not going to drop in the fights either. This is a pretty tanky puck with cheese with the Yule Scepter as well. He shouldn't be brought down by Immortals unless he gets caught by silence after his Yule Scepter.
Yeah, has to be careful of the Static Storm.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
Full Satanic on Gyrocopter now. I'd imagine he's going to go for a Butterfly as the last one. He does have Daedalus queued up, but he does have a B-Fly after that. I think he should just get the B-Fly here.
He needs that evasion.
I think he really does.
We're really feeling it in these fights. He dies far too quickly to the PL.
Yep.
Even with the BKB pop, the damage is just too much. Regardless of whether or not the Diffusal Blade is harming him.
Daytime in 4 seconds. They're smoked. They're looking for a fight. They can recall the PL. They do.
SVG's looking for the lead in. Finds the Nightmare straight away. It's a hard target to go on,
Yeah,
and he won't commit this deep on it.
They have the Tusk there, so he can just snowball them out of the
Dire's
Fiend's
top
grip.
shrine is under attack.
Bellow backs up as well. All the lanes under threat though now. Immortals have to kind of stay in their base.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
So that's 7k lead. Yuwa, how's his items looking now? The butterfly.
He's pretty much maxed out. Just that last item once the Aegis disappears. There is a level 25 brew as well, so he can actually get 2 splits off in the fights. The split doesn't feel like it's been too powerful though.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
They kind of just tank through it. Ryoya does have a gem now, so okay, so he does have the gem from MSS. Apologies, I thought that Storm had recovered both.
Yuwa just solo taking down these shrines. Know where the Immortals come out.
No, not versus Aegis and Cheese.
Shrine has fallen.
Raya. Hiding down bottom.
They're hunting him.
They are.
He is out of there though.
Zips in. Clears the wave. Some range creeps have survived. It is daytime though,
Yeah.
so we can expect to see VGJ Storm try and get a bit more active.
They're trying to just keep pushing the lanes in, but Immortals, they are playing in passively. They don't want to be taken off guard. They don't want to be taken out during daytime, especially versus Aegis Cheese. Just no way they can take a fight here during this time. Ryoya continuing to try to farm up.
And here's Yuwa.
They're threatening.
Up to the high ground, onto the tower. What are they going to do to stop this PL?
He's just going to keep getting healed by the blast while he sits up on the high ground.
They've got to do something to stop this. Already tier 3 at half elf.
Oh, the worst
Yuwa.
thing as a 5 support is when a PL hits level 25 like this and just sends illusions at you.
I mean, Yuwa's just going in. No fear at all whatsoever from this PL. They will try and commit a little bit on him. Jump in, but straight away the Hex is there onto Velo. BKB, pop by Yuwa, going straight away for the Brewmaster. On the back of it, Ryo trying to pick off the squishies, but they have the Glimmer Cape. Ryo has to get back out there with the remainder of the BKB. Zips back out of it all. Yuwa still alive, just playing around with them, pushing them back.
The Aegis is
they do
gone.
focus him. Oh, it's disappeared. Yuwa? He's dead.
They all just disengage instantly.
Yeah, they've got to get out now that that one's gone. Immortals finding the perfect opening as the Aegis is gone.
And now MSS is going to die too. And
They
yeah,
are.
their gem.
They have timed that defense perfectly, Immortals. They find all 3. And they keep the Rex alive.
It was a really nice defensive Lincolns as well from Tomato to protect MSS, but yeah, Age is timing out. Definitely not what VGJ Storm was wanting to do there.
No, that was perfect for Immortals considering the situation. They keep their Rex alive.
Yeah.
They get those massive kills.
And they take back the gem. So now they've got both gems in their inventories.
Yeah, MP with that Chrysalis, he is going full in on the day list.
He's just going full damage. Okay.
He wants that right click. And for sure he'll have it. Things certainly getting, shaken up a bit for Storm. They may have this lead, but as we're seeing, Immortals can definitely still get the big kills. 420 GPM will kick in for Tomato.
Radiant's middle tower.
And Snaking trying his best with the split.
And they might be able to actually get a Rax here on the side of Immortals. There's Glyph available, but Snaking is top. There's no Glyph available for Immortals. Snaking, he actually forces them back with this move. And he's out of there. Perfect play by the Beastmaster. This 111 Beastmaster just pretty much saved their Rax with that move just by himself, just pushing out the top lane.
This MP Jaro, I mean, both him and Yuwa have had some fantastic position 1 performances this game, but 12-4-12 in the Jaro, 11-4-11 on your PL.
Yeah, all but dying with, with Age just ticking out.
Sure.
Everything but that one.
The mash wasn't quite done there in that situation, as it turned out to be.
Nighttime for 3 minutes. Immortals could look to get aggressive here.
Good for my town.
They do have a smoke available as well.
There we go.
They are under vision of a ward here, but a new gem was purchased by MSS.
Aghanim's for Tomato now finished as well, so...
Oh wow, yeah, that's gonna be pretty big actually this time around now.
Aghanim's Dream Coil, the Hex as well. There's a lot of control from this puck that...
He's gonna just keep pushing up further and further, like you said, that 420 GPM. Smoke is up, it is nighttime.
See who's going to get the jump onto who. Velo and MP leading the way. Snaking will dispel the smoke. There's the jump forward, but immediately they get the roar after the BKB. Can Velo get the chance to get the power split off? He can. With the BKB, he'll survive. Get the split off. But Storm, they're holding off to the side. They're disengaging. They're waiting out the BKB usage of MP. The split as well, as they're not interested in fighting.
Their BKBs are incredibly important on the side of the Storm as well as the gyrocopter.
And now they look to try and go back in maybe still.
No BKB on PL, but he does have a cheese in case he does get caught out inside the Storm.
20 seconds until Roche is up. So that is
Oh man.
what both teams are looking to protect.
And they seem to have found Febby here.
They have.
But there's everybody there as well.
Oh, they've got the Fiend's Root. Can they kill him in time? The split obviously back off cooldown with that minus 65 seconds with the 25. The Banes get focused first. SVG will fall. Yuar, they're making a line straight for him. He's got the doppelganger jumping back. He needs the backup of his team. Tomato's there, jumps in with a 3-man silence. They're keeping Yuar alive for now, but he's being controlled. There's the cheese. Yuar back up to full health.
MP.
Mana, it's gone for MP. The BKB is still on cooldown. He's getting focused. Dream Coil comes down. They have the stun control. MP is trying to get out, but he's down. The damage is too much from Yuar. Snaking moves forward with the roar onto the BKB Velo. He's moving back. He has got the promise split back up, but he can't get it out. The crits are too much from Yuar as he finds the double kill. Buyback comes out from Gyro. They knock back this disruptor. Triple kill for Yuar. Yuar still continuing to go ham. Ryo's moved in with the BKB. He's trying to focus down the Coddle, and they will find the kill. But it's cost the buyback on Velo. Immortals trying to chase for more. Yuar jumping back with the doppelganger. MP goes straight forward, but he BKBs, TPs out of there.
That was a buyback from both Gyro as well as the Brew. They got themselves the gems. Does anyone else on the side of Storm have one? No. And the Roche is up.
Roche is up though, so yeah, but Immortals, the buybacks, not really worth it in that sense. But if they can get the Roshan, it will be valuable enough. They have bought back on MSS.
This is scary though now. It's daytime. Do they have any detection? They're gonna have to buy like a billion sentries if they can't buy a gem.
Storm know that they're strong around the pit, and Immortals respect that as well. As you say, it's daytime. The Cottle's brought back. Immortals cannot afford to lose these kills. It would be an incredibly risky play to try and go for the pit now at this stage. But into Roche they go. They're looking for that third kill. It's going to have the refresher shard as well for the taking. Immortals, can they go for some sort of big play, some sort of big steal? But the high ground ward's placed down. They've got the Nightmare onto Velo. They know that they're doing Roche.
Snaking's forcing bottom too, so they have to make a decision. Do they lose the Rax or do they lose the Roche?
They'll put the fortification. They're zipping down onto bottom, but nay, he's already out of there. The space is going to be there for Storm to get the Roche.
They popped the glyph? That's 5 minutes without a glyph here. I think that VGJ could just push out top lane and just go down the top or bottom lane now. They're gonna have refresher on Snaking too, so double roar, double BKB. Who grabbed the refresher shard? Was it just the PL? Or was it the puck? It was the puck.
Double hex.
Yeah, double hex, double coil.
Double phase shift.
Double phase shift.
Yep. That's good. And cheese on the Cottle.
They could really get punished for using that glyph there.
This is a scary moment of the game for Immortals.
Yeah, almost, what, 6 out of 10 of the heroes are now level 25 in this game. Has Bane hit level 20? Oh, no Bane level 25. Remember, he gets a plus 7 second Fiend's Grip duration at 25.
7 seconds?
Yeah, it's a 12 second disable.
Is that the one you take?
I mean, dude, if you get a full duration Fiend's Grip, the game's over, right? I mean, the brain sap is really nice, but I think Fiend's Grip.
It's
You're
a
not
high
really.
damage nuke.
I mean, you definitely think the Fiend's Grip. That's just too ridiculous.
Dude, that's what, 550 damage nuke though. Pure damage.
Or a 12-second disable on a core if you get lucky.
Yeah, but you have to channel
Alright, well,
it.
yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean?
come on. They are going in though. The glyph is not available. VGJ Storm, it's daytime for them as well.
Oh, top lane as well. They've used the primal split to try and hold that man back. Jawar is just committing here onto the racks, not scared at all from this gyrocopter.
They're looking for snaking top. He's making a lot of space, forcing them to move.
I mean, they've got the racks. That's the melee racks down. Range racks as well, also in trouble. What do Immortals do to stop this? They'll try. I mean, Vela jumped in with a clap, but Jawar jukes it out. They will get the kill onto Snaking. But now the Hex is down. They're coming in with the BKB straight in with this PL. They're ready to go, but the snowball's there to buy some time. The Fiend's Grip, though, from the low ground. SVG holds in place this man. Velo still gets the primal split out, though. The roll comes down onto Gyro. Gyro, he will fall. That's no gyrocopter for 2 minutes. The second roar out onto the disruptor, but the static storm's already down. Jawar will fall. Loses the Aegis.
There's no gyro for 115. They lack so much damage now.
And they've cleaned up the second set of racks. Without that gyro, Storm know they can look to finish off the game. They go straight for the tier 4s. They're looking to close this one out. Immortals, is there anything that they can do with their big old gyrocopter? And it doesn't seem
like
there
it
is. Zip forward, they're going to try their best. Velo comes in with a primal split. Ryan makes a beeline straight away for SVG, takes down the Bane. Now they look for the second target. The Beastmaster's down. They found him. He's down for 2 minutes, but SVG will buy back. Jawar just looking to commit onto the Ancient. They're trying to keep this PL off it somehow. Ryo, he's out of mana though. He gets knocked back. He's trying to right click into SVG, but the missed chance is too much. Ryo is surely going to lose his life. He can't kill off SVG. He does have buyback though. He's going to look to come back in for a second time. Zips immediately onto SVG. Has the Orchid, the Silence, the Bloodthorn. Will take down the Bane. Turns towards MSS. The snowball forward. MSS is controlled up. Doobie also back in with Velo. They're heading straight in. But Tomato, Jawar, they're still alive. Jawar turns towards Febby. Febby is in trouble, but they've lost Jawar. He'll buy back. He's TPing in. But no, the creep's going to get killed. Jawar can't get back in on this one. But the creeps are attacking the Ancient Immortals. They found the double. They look towards Tomato. Ryan's in
Oh my God.
They bring him back. They cut him down.
They couldn't get the recall off on the PL. They went for the base. They didn't go for the safer mega play. And now Immortals, how many buybacks was that committed as well from the side of VGJ Storm? I think they bought like everyone back. Everyone but the puck.
But look at this.
Gyro's going to be back alive in 20.
Gyro's back alive. They've kept the game going, Immortals. They've managed to hold
Oh my God.
against all odds there in an incredible swing. As the lady will inform us, the Ancient is under attack. But
it's regenning. 8 HP per second. Look at it go.
Look at that. That's like Lycan.
Oh my goodness. That creep dying with the boots travel. Yeah, MSS just couldn't get the recall off. Oh, holy crap.
They're ready.
Did they just do it?
I mean, I don't think so. Not yet.
Still don't think so. Alright.
This is sort of on the road to doing it for Immortals. They need another one of those because VGJ Storm,
I mean,
they will be back up to defend.
Jawar has to be careful. If he gets picked right here, that's his game. Because he's got no buyback.
Sure. If the PL dies, it's GG. But then again, we would have said that when the Gyro died last fight.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And somehow Immortals able to hold. I mean, Ryo just went absolutely ham on the Storm.
Yeah, he did. The buyback play.
And they're taking the racks down bottom. Straight in with the primal split. They'll claim the melee racks, Immortals.
And they're just out of there.
Oh.
They don't want to risk losing anybody.
Got it.
Oh
Radiant's
my
bottom
God.
shrine is under attack.
Everyone's back up now for VGJ Storm. Let's see what their plan is. It is still nighttime. They'll want to wait until daytime at least before they go for these pushes again. And of course, the overall state of the game, they have taken the 2 racks from Immortals, but now sort of been evened up with their own racks being taken as well.
I mean, this actually just turned into an epic-ass game. Like, this is ridiculous. We do have a DD gyrocopter now with the Daedalus.
It's getting pretty close.
Yeah, I think Storm, they want to wait for that daytime. One more minute.
Yeah, I think you have to. You need everything behind you before you commit in a situation like this where you can just lose the game like that. You can't just lose the game like that.
There's an Aghanims on the Disruptor now.
Oh, Dubu though, he's been jumped immediately. They've got their Hex, the Dream Call out of 2. Tomato comes in, taking for the turn of the first roar. They managed to lock down 1. That's going to be the Gyro. Gone for 100 seconds. Febby caught out by the Dream Call. The Illusion's chasing him down. Snake King jumps forward. He's looking for his second roar target, and he'll blow it on Febby. That's 3 down on Immortals. Double kill for Yawar. There's no buyback on Gyro, no buyback on Disruptor.
Oh, he spent his gold on the Gyro. He would actually have the buyback available.
Oh.
He finished up the Daedalus.
Uh-oh.
So it's up to Storm and Brew. Can they hold it? This time they're
They're going for the base race. They're going for the base race.
Brew hits it pretty fast, but I think a PL kills the throne way
faster. They're not winning the base race, I'm afraid.
They got desperate. GG.
GG. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. VGJ Storm taking the series 2-0 to end the day.
That got awesome, though. I thought we were actually going to have more epic, but they actually get the double disable onto the gyrocopter. They kill the Disruptor.